Welcome to part 3 of our series on the history of Israel. In this episode, we'll explore how the devastating events of World War II and the Holocaust profoundly changed the Jewish diaspora, fueling the urgent drive for a Jewish homeland and setting the region on the path to partition. World War II brought about unprecedented tragedy to the Jewish people. With Nazi occupation sweeping across Europe, millions of Jews faced persecution, starvation, and death in concentration camps. The Holocaust resulted in the deaths of around 6 million Jewish men, women, and children, a trauma that would forever shape Jewish identity and the desire for a safe and secure homeland. By 1945, as the war ended, many Jewish survivors found themselves without homes or families. Displaced persons camps were set up across Europe, but the desire to leave these temporary homes and seek safety grew. Palestine, seen as a historical and cultural homeland, became the focus of many Jewish refugees' hopes. However, the journey to Palestine was not easy. Due to immigration restrictions set by the British in the 1939 White Paper, thousands of Jewish refugees faced severe obstacles when trying to enter Palestine. Many boats were intercepted, with refugees sent back to Europe or placed in detention camps in Cyprus. Despite these hardships, the determination to reach Palestine only grew stronger. The British faced increasing international pressure, especially from the United States, to allow more Jewish immigration to Palestine. However, they struggled to balance this with concerns over maintaining stability in the region and avoiding further conflict with the Arab population, which was strongly opposed to increased Jewish immigration. Meanwhile, Zionist leaders in Palestine intensified their efforts to create a Jewish state. They began pushing for an end to British rule, using political influence as well as armed resistance. Groups like the Haganah, Irgun, and Lehi emerged, with some engaging in guerrilla tactics against British forces to draw attention to their cause. One of the most infamous incidents of this period was the 1946 bombing of the King David Hotel in Jerusalem by the Irgun, a militant Zionist group. The attack, aimed at British military and administrative offices, resulted in over 90 deaths and brought global attention to the intensifying conflict between the Jewish underground and British authorities. With mounting tensions in Palestine, Britain realized it could no longer control the situation. In 1947, the British government referred the Palestine Question to the newly formed United Nations, hoping an international body could find a solution to the deep-rooted conflict. The world was now watching closely, with many nations debating what should happen next. The plight of Holocaust survivors and the desperation of displaced Jews worldwide brought an outpouring of support for the establishment of a Jewish homeland. For many Jews and their supporters, the tragic experiences of the Holocaust underscored the need for a safe, independent state where Jews could control their own destiny. In our next episode, we'll examine the UN's proposal to partition Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states, a decision that would ignite both hope and conflict and forever alter the landscape of the Middle East. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to continue our journey through history.